What is good, y'all? First of all, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know. It's all your fault. Truthfully, you can't blame me. I've been here. Where y'all been? Hello? My bad. I don't even mean to be rude. We got off on the wrong foot. Forgive me. It's 50% my fault. 100% all your fault. But on a serious note, man, um, took some real time to really think about everything and just experience, enjoy life, go through hardships, and yeah. But I'll tell you guys this. First of all, I miss y'all. I didn't stop thinking about y'all every single day. Literally thought about y'all every single day, so I didn't forget about y'all. It's crazy to think it's only been a month since the last time I talked to y'all, and I don't want to ever go that long again, but I'll say this. I'm appreciative. I'm appreciative for y'all because I think this helps me bring balance to my life. I didn't understand where I wanted to bring literally my content, but I realized that honestly just being me is like the best thing I could do. Um, I think I'm one of the most authentic people y'all ever run into. Um, that's just what it is. I learned to stop caring what I record, how I record, um, and just cut that camera on and record, man, and give y'all the real. I got so much footage that I haven't dropped or gave y'all. Some that happened 8 months ago, some that happened less than 2 months ago, some that happened maybe a week ago. And I realized that if I'm going to have content, I got to drop the content. And when I want to do a high production thing where like I really spend a lot of time editing and whatnot, I want to give that to y'all on a platter, and I want to make sure that you guys are hyped up about it and not just get a bunch of vlogs or a bunch of talking videos and then you get a crazy vlog and y'all miss it because I got a lot of talking videos on here. But yeah, as I always told y'all, y'all gotta enjoy. Y'all have to enjoy the sunset, man. Y'all have to enjoy it. It's always a great day when you can make the sunset. But I wanted to tell y'all this. Hopefully y'all can hear me. I was telling y'all about prioritizing peace. That's something that I always feel I bring up in all these videos is prioritizing peace. And as we all know, we try to prioritize peace. Sometimes it works in our favor, sometimes it doesn't. And I realized that if you want to have peace, you got to be peace. You can't be that toxic person, that annoying, irritating person that's always irritating somebody or someone because you're not getting your way. Let me clean this off so y'all can hear me again. I know y'all not really hearing me. I'm sorry, cousins. I'm sorry, but I'm going to keep it real with you. Don't sit here promoting peace, wanting peace, and you out here being reckless. You're not doing anything to bring peace into your life. You're not creating peace. You're just asking and wanting to receive. You got to go out there and give it. And know that even though you're giving it, you might not get it back in return. Yes, peace. I say that because you're probably in an environment where you feel like it's no peace. You probably feel like you're back against the wall and everything you're doing is just not working and it doesn't seem peaceful. You can't sleep at night. You barely eating. You don't work out. And even if you do work out, it's probably once a week. You're unmotivated. And I could tell you I've been there. I could tell you I detour there. I'm not gonna make it seem like I'm the only one. There's people in this world that feel the same way and go through the same thing. But if you sit here in shame, terrorizing, or that's a lack for other words, but let's say you just out here not living peacefully, not moving peacefully, moving gracefully. You gotta move gracefully. If you want peace in your life, you gotta create peace, you gotta be peace, and you gotta understand you might not get peace in return. Forgive me, my nose might be dry. I know this is a serious conversation. I'm trying to be like real serious. I just got done working out. I'm sweating. My shirt is drunk. Hat on backwards. Like, just bear with me, right? But like I said, I'm being completely honest. If you want peace, you gotta be peace. You gotta bring that peace. You gotta create the peace. Because peace is not just gonna be there. It's tough on everyone. Everybody having a tough day. You're not the only one. And even though everybody else is having a tough day, and you might not be having a tough day, but it rubs off on you. You got to understand, you got to be that peace that everybody wants or needs in their life. I had a talk with someone and I realized that, like, the conversation was deep, right? And not to get too much into detail because it was a personal conversation, but I will say this. What was understood didn't need to be explained, and it was that they needed peace in their life. You know what I'm saying? And I think we all need peace. It's flies and gnats out here. I think we all need peace. We all gotta have some sense of peace in our life because we feel like a lot of times everything is against us. So we have to be angry. We have to be fueled by something that's destroying our peace. But I'm going to tell you this. Peace is right with you. It's in your pocket. It's behind you. It's on your shoulder. It's in your hand. It's in front of you. It's in your face. Peace is there. Prioritize peace. With peace comes content. I know a lot of y'all probably don't even know what content is, but content is just being okay with where you at and what you're doing. And it's okay. You might not be exactly where you want to be, but understand you're shooting for something. You got to be content with where you at right now and understand where you at. So with peace, you will be content. But understand you don't have to stop there. I remember some days I used to cry. Is it okay if I yap? Let me know now if it's okay to yap. If it's not okay to yap, then let me know, because I'll cut this. Look, we'll go our separate ways. You go your way, I'll go my way. It's good. It's been a month. Let me know something. If I go in them comments and you talk your mess, But I remember being there and not having that peace that I wanted. Feeling like I was running a rat race. And sometimes I do still feel like I'm in that rat race mode, and which is survival mode, and it's tough. Your brain gets clouded. You can't really eat. You barely sleeping. You're unmotivated. Sometimes you got to take a breather. It's a lot of chaos going on. And you're going to read about a lot of chaos. You're going to keep up with a lot of drama. You don't even got to look for it. You'll scroll, you'll find it. And I wanted to have peace. I realized that I had to stop feeding into negative energy. And it's crazy because you could say that, but sometimes it's not even about feeding into negative energy. It's about being surrounded by negative energy. an environment where you feel you have to be in order to survive. Sometimes you don't have to be, in that area to survive. It's just in your mind, it's what you're comfortable with. So, I don't know. I found peace. And there's still days where I search and try to find peace. And I think you got to sit there with yourself and be like, what do I really want from peace? Some people want just a stable home with peace. Some people just want peace and quiet. Some people want peace and not war. Some people want peace and success. So, what do you want with your peace? This goes back to the beginning when I said prioritize your peace. I know this video is long. If you made it here this far, say prioritize peace. Because one day, you're going to be going through it. You're going to be crying. Tears going to be falling down your face. You're going to be sitting in that room. You're going to be sitting in that car. And you're going to realize that all you really want is peace. So prioritize it. I don't know, y'all. It's been a month. I wanted to give y'all something of value. Like I said, I didn't stop thinking about y'all. Y'all probably stopped thinking about me, and it's okay. I'm going to remember that. Next time, I'm going to leave y'all hanging dry. But on a serious note, I love y'all. Prioritize peace. When I look back in time, or when I need something to like bring my mind back to balance, I'll be like, peace. I need peace. So when you guys come back to this video, be like, I had peace. So keep that in your mind. I want peace. That's it. But again, this is a fucking 12-minute video. This is probably the longest I ever fucking did. 12 minutes of straight gang, man. Gang, y'all. Dropping gems always. I'm going to be completely honest. I love y'all. I'm in my neighborhood. Cars going by. Stepmom walking, the dog going by. Everybody passing by in the car. I got people walking in the neighborhood. I'm letting y'all know. Prioritize peace. Don't care about nothing. Prioritize peace. Prioritize peace. Prioritize peace in your life. Let me know how it go when you start doing that. I love y'all.